Breaking Pittsburgh Steelers news as they signed three more players, including two veterans, to the practice squad to complete the 16-man squad for the forthcoming 2022 NFL season. Hello, Steeler Nation, and welcome to this breaking news Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate video with me, your host, Britsburgh, Owen, your voice from across the pond. So, news has emerged in the last few minutes that the Pittsburgh Steelers have signed three more players to their practice squad, and two of these are experienced veterans as the Steelers complete the 16-man taxi squad. Brooke Pryor of ESPN, a well-known Steelers beat writer, tweeted out just under half an hour ago. Steelers add three more to the practice squad: safety Andrew Adams, cornerback Josh Jackson, and familiar face linebacker Delonte Scott. So what do we know of these three new signings for the Pittsburgh Steelers to the practice squad? Certainly two of them are players with a good amount of NFL experience. And in Josh Jackson, who is a former Green Bay Packer and former second-round draft pick, he is certainly someone who has a lot of promise. So, to this point, though, he has failed to live up to that promise. If we look back at Jackson's time in the NFL, then Jackson has... Let's pull my stats up here. He was a second-round pick in 2018. He was picked at pick 45 by the Green Bay Packers. Between 2018 and 2020, he played for the Packers, and then in 2021, he went to the New York Giants. 2021, he was on the practice squad with the Kansas City Chiefs and was very recently on the practice squad in Arizona. He was waived and cut by both the Chiefs and the Cardinals. In 2017, in his final year in college, he was a unanimous All-American and won the Jack Tatum Trophy in 2017 for the best defensive back in college football. He was also Big Ten Defensive Back of the Year in 2017 and had a very impressive college career and quite an impressive rookie career as well. If we look at the stats for Josh Jackson, in his first season in Green Bay, he played all 16 games and in fact started 10 of them. He had 10 passes defensed, one fumble recovery, 49 combined tackles, which breaks down as 39 solo and 10 assisted, one tackle for a loss. So a very impressive start to his first rookie season. His second season was slightly less impressive in the fact that he played 14 games, but only recorded 11 solo tackles. That is it. In his 2020 season, with Green Bay as well, he played 12 games, starting 5 of them, only 2 passes defensed, 26 tackles, 21 solos, 5 assisted, and 1 tackle for a loss. Jackson very much played second fiddle to Kevin King, cornerback for the Green Bay Packers. He suffered a real loss of form after that first rookie season. In his time in Kansas in 2020, he did actually play 2 games, but only recorded 4 tackles. So his form really dropped off. The Steelers are, I think, hoping that Jackson is someone whose career they can resurrect. We know how the Steelers love a reclamation project, a rebuild project, something they can really get their teeth into and develop. And Josh Jackson could well be that man on the practice squad, someone who could come in and supplement the cornerback room. So a good signing there to the practice squad. Next signing is Andrew Adams. Andrew Adams is an experienced veteran safety. He is someone who has spent time on a number of NFL franchises. He went undrafted in 2016 out of UConn. He played for the Giants between 2016 and 2017, and then was part of this. Then he was a Tampa Bay Buccaneer in 2018. In 2019, he was on the Lions practice squad before returning to the Buccaneers between 2019 and 2020. He was on the Eagles practice squad in 2021, then back on the Bucs practice squad in 2021, and has just recently been cut from the New York Giants. He was a Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that Super Bowl where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. If we take a look at Adams' stats during his time in the NFL, it shows that this man has very good experience at a safety and is another safety on this practice squad, along with Elijah Riley, who was added to the practice squad the other day. It's a clear move by the Steelers that they're looking for someone who may come in at some point and replace the injured DeMonte Kazee. I know Marcus Allen was added in his place, but it may be the Steelers look for further safety depth behind Trey Norwood and Terrell Edmonds and Minkah Fitzpatrick, especially given also the injury to Miles Killebrew. So we can see there that Adams played 2 seasons in New York, during which he had a very good first rookie year, 14 games played, 13 games started. He had 5 passes defensed, 46 combined tackles. In 2017, he did again 16 games played again. This time 4 games those were started, 2 passes defensed, 34 total tackles. He played a number of games in Tampa, as we can see from that record there, starting in all 18 games during his time in Tampa. Last season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he started 3 of his 14 games. He had 1 interception. He had 7, which was a 17-yard return. He had 4 passes defense, 24 combined tackles, 16 solo, 8 assisted, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 QB hit. He certainly had a decent year in Tampa last year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In fact, it was in 2021, Adams recorded a career best grade from Football Focus of 76.4 defensively, including a mark of 81.5 against the run and 68 in coverage. In 214 total snaps for the Buccaneers. Overall, Adams has played 2,248 career snaps in 6 seasons, including, now interestingly, 1,304 on special teams. He is also seen as being a valuable special teams player as well, to add to what he brings to the safety. So Jackson and Adams look for very good veteran signings to add to the Pittsburgh Steelers practice squad, and certainly players who could be promoted to the 53-man roster if the need arose. Also added to the practice squad today is Delonte Scott, outside linebacker Delonte Scott. So further depth there behind, obviously, Malik Reed, obviously, but TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith being the top 2 guys there, and Jameer Jones as well. But Delonte Scott, many felt, had a very good training camp and a very good preseason, and were surprised to see him cut by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Adding of him back to the practice squad is not a surprise for many, given the fact that this guy has really shown up well this preseason. So 3 excellent new signings for the Pittsburgh Steelers onto their practice squad. Josh Jackson, former Green Bay Packer cornerback, Andrew Adams, safety, former New York Giant and Tampa Bay Buccaneer, and former Steeler Delonte Scott. So the practice squad is now complete at 16 players and 3 very good additions. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the new additions to our Pittsburgh Steelers practice squad. And remember, if you've not yet subscribed to the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great content. And let's finish this, as we always do, with "Here we go, Steelers. Come on!"